Shalom to all my brothers and sisters in the struggle here in Babylon. All praise to the Most High Yahweh and His truly misunderstood Son the Messiah. Yes, misunderstood, because majority of you sheeple was programmed to think He is coming back to give out balloons. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. He is coming back to kill, and His first pit stop is in America, aka Babylon. So hopefully you blacks, Hispanics and native Indians are fully geared up and protected for when He brings His wrath and destruction to the goddamn devil. But for now, until the Messiah arrives, put your armor on anyway for these damn devils who are trying to take your life from you through lies and deceit. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11 says, "Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Matthew chapter 10 verse 16 says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents, and harmless as doves." You blacks, Hispanics and native Indians in America better wise up and watch out for these wolves who are actually trying to murder you. Speaking of wolves, the wolf we will be discussing today is none other than the sellout coon Negro sodomite, Tyler Perry. He has created a documentary about the Old English 800 boogeyman to present to black people in America to convince him to take the jab. And I really feel some type of way Satan using him to convince black people to willfully take the Old English 800 jab, and not think about the long history of America purposely killing black people through medical treatments and experiments. How America is encouraging blacks, Hispanics and native Indians through the media with constant images of black entertainers showing they have received it. It is starting to feel like harassment and persecution, and it is pissing me off, and it should piss you off also.
Media mogul Tyler Perry, I like saying media mogul, I want to say it again. Media mogul Tyler Perry, that's what he is raising awareness about the coronavirus vaccine in a new special for B.E.T, which is owned, by the way, by Viacom CBS. This is video of the filmmaker getting the first dose. Grady Health System in Atlanta approached Tyler Perry to get the shot to help get the word out. Black Americans, if you have heard, are disproportionately affected by the virus, and 1 in 3, think about that, are hesitant about getting this vaccine. Perry's new special aims to provide the facts about it, and in this clip, he talks with Grady Health System Dr. Kimberly Manning.
I'm hearing people say they either don't want it or that they're going to wait to get it. If you want to wait to be able to, come into community, to go to your family reunion, to be able to do the things that get us back to living, I think those are things to consider. And I've been saying to, my loved ones, this is about us.
Yeah.
This is about us. The folks that are really taking the hardest hit are the people that are in your contacts in your cell phone if you look like us.
Boy, Tyler Perry joins us first on CBS this morning to discuss. Good to see you, Mr. Perry. Let's get started.
Good morning.
So much to talk to you about. Were you reluctant to take the vaccine yourself before the doctors at Grady Health System approached you?
Well, when Dr. Del Rio and Kimberly, but Dr. Manning, when they called up and asked if I would take it to encourage the community, I thought, I will do that, but you've got to answer all my questions. And I thought, well, while you answer my questions, why don't we record it so you can answer questions for a lot of people in the community? So yeah, I was skeptical because if you look at our history in this country with the Tuskegee experiment, Henrietta Lacks, and things like that, it raises flags for us as African-American people. So I understand why there's a healthy skepticism about the vaccine.
I understand why they reached out to you. I know you're certainly younger than 65, but they thought if Tyler Perry gets it, it'll send a strong message. What questions did you have for the doctors? I'm curious. Give me your top 2. What did you want to know from them?
Well, I wanted to understand the technology. I mean, we talked about everything from the Spanish flu of 1918 to what is happening now to where it came from. But I think my top question was understanding mRNA technology. And Dr. Kimberly Manning and Dr. Del Rio did an amazing job at explaining that and how this new technology has helped to come up with the vaccine so quickly. Because when I heard things like warp speed, I was really concerned because this last administration and all the pressure they were putting on the CDC and FDA.
That is enough from that goddamn coon sellout. Again, I'm personally feeling offended with the witchcraft lyrics from Esau he is giving to these sellout coon Negroes to sing and entice blacks, Hispanics and native Indians to get this shot. You are some evil niggers.
There are a lot of people who are still feeling nervous about getting vaccinated. So as an enticement, a local group of activists have come up with an idea they think will get people to line up strong. They plan to offer up a little something to the masses, a little parting gift to lift the spirits and hopefully smooth out some of that anxiety. DC Marijuana Justice has plans in the works to have volunteers pass out free baggies of the good at vaccination sites all around the city. Calling the effort Joints for Jabs, the group hopes to use the giveaway as both a draw to bring in skeptics and the fearful, as well as an educational opportunity. Now, contrary to the name, they won't be giving out actual pre-rolled joints. That presents a health risk during a pandemic. The plan is to have volunteers in masks and gloves hand out individual bags outdoors. Safety first. Don't think they can't get this done either. DCMJ is the same group that orchestrated and got Initiative 71 passed in 2014, legalizing possession. By the way, that went through with 69% of the vote, so the majority of y'all seem to be with it. There are, of course, going to be people who might find a problem with the plan, but listen, we need folks to get vaccinated. The sooner that happens, the sooner we get to herd immunity and back to some semblance of normalcy. So I tip my hat to DC Marijuana Justice for some outside.
This is how your United States of America feel about you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They hate you, can you not see this? They think this low of you to offer you a bag of marijuana in exchange for your soul. My intuition tells me you will accept their offer. Black people specifically who deny the jab will be labeled as a hater of the shot to be vilified in the public's eye, which could cause a civil war with the pro-vaxxers. No matter if that pro-vaxxer is white, black, Asian, etc., there will be a war.
White Americans are getting COVID vaccines at significantly higher rates than black Americans. That's according to new analysis from Kaiser Health. Take Mississippi, for example. More than 3% of white people across the state got a shot in the arm, but just 1.3% of black people. Same story in Florida, North Carolina, Nebraska, and Indiana. Every state that gives us data broken down by race, there's a dramatic disparity. And nowhere is it more stark than in Pennsylvania. There, data shows white people are vaccinated at a rate 4 times higher than that of black people, with one group of doctors working to bridge that gap.
As a black surgeon,
a father,
a student, a mother,
and a person with a disability,
my message to you is,
do not let our communities miss out
of the full benefit of the COVID-19 vaccine.
The vaccines have met rigorous safety standards set by the FDA.
And they are effective at blocking disease caused by COVID-19.
The COVID-19 vaccines are for every one of us.
Our communities deserve this breakthrough.
You can help save lives.
And make sure our communities benefit from the protections of these vaccines.
Every shot counts.
I have watched over 40 public service announcement videos the past 2 weeks, telling people not to be worried about getting the Old English 800 jab. Ironically, 90% of those PSA's videos were directed towards blacks and Hispanics. Why is the media doing this? Expect more sellout Negroes who you worship come out, and test your loyalty to them like Tyler Perry is testing your loyalty to him with this B.E.T. special. Tyler Perry is a very powerful symbol to the black community and will convince you sheeple to get poked. Shalom.